Good morning, folks. No one's in the chat yet, but I am live. And we got a beautiful morning after a night of rain. Let me get this bird up in the air.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Tony, Tropic USA, good morning, brother. I have hit record. Tony, hope you've been doing well, brother. Good to see you. I got birds flying around my drone, it looks like. At least I thought I saw some. Isn't that weird? I think it's too early for people, Tony. I think you and I are the only ones that's awake. Well, it must be getting close to spring because the roosters are crowing, the birds are singing. Yeah, I'm beginning to think so, Tony. Myra Lane, good morning. Buying space in the house. Jackrabbit FPV, Scott, good morning. Dennis Lovelady, good morning, brother. Boy, it's noisy out here this morning. Just listen to those birds. It must be springtime. What could possibly be?
Landing.
What in the world? I don't get it. Oh well. It is what it is, right, folks? That's good to see you guys. And Dano! Good morning, Dano. Hey, if you guys haven't checked out his latest video, check out his latest video. Him and Al Duran, I understand, went and flew in the Lincoln Graveyard in Richmond. It's kind of a cool place to look at all the birds. They're just all over the place this morning, all these seabirds. Out for their morning exercise, I guess. Alright, let's get back up here to the sunrise. After all, that's what we came for. We didn't come to bird watch. Though watching the birds is kind of fun. Sunrise is supposed to be at 6:35 this morning. or thereabouts. And right now it is 6:27, so we still got a few minutes. But if you look out on the horizon, oh man. Well, Dennis, you should have finished Mr. Bojangles. And speaking of Mr. Bojangles, I was, like I was saying, you ought to go watch Dano's latest video. I don't remember the name of it, but Dano, you're more than welcome to put the link in the chat if you want. Because it's a really good flight. And that cemetery is really cool. It is going to be a nice day, brother. It is at that. And if I get an opportunity, I may go check out a new place to fly. You and I had talked about the high school down there in Monroe. Maybe I'll go check that out. It's Saturday. There shouldn't be anybody there. Or at least very few people, if anything. So, and there's the link, folks, to Dano's latest video. Be sure to watch it. It's pretty cool. In my latest video, Mr. Bojangles, I put out 3 of them in the last couple of days. Put 2 on my Rodney Bell channel, and I got 1 on For Him FPV, and I will probably be doing another one sometime today and put it on For Him FPV. We got Mela DeFow in the house. Good morning, Mela. How are you today? There's one cloud, a couple clouds right out there on the horizon. Well, actually there may be more. If you look over to the left, I think there's some there too. RC interference, right. Don't know how that could possibly be. I mean, you're right above me, for crying out loud. Ah, getting to be an every weekend thing, I guess. She's a poppin'. Mickey McH, good morning. Alright. You know, I didn't think about that, Dennis. That may be the reason why this is happening. Now that you mention it. Well, the KP is 3. That's pretty low. So. But that could be the cause of it. I've been hearing a lot about the KP. KP is the magnetic interference caused by the solar wind, I believe. So, alright, well, we can see the horizon getting a little brighter. So that means that sun is getting ready to pop up over it. Brad Austin, River City RVA, good morning, brother. Oh. It sounds almost like springtime here with all these birds singing. Here comes the seabirds again. Wow, I could actually hear that drone this morning. That's unusual. Usually you can't hear it when it's that high up. but I can certainly hear it. Folks, be sure to hit that thumbs up for me. I would appreciate it. Then this Lovelady's going to be up next, and then followed by Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends. So stay tuned for that. All right, Brad. Good job, brother. I'm sure going to miss not going to that this year. Unfortunately, I will not be able to go to the 3rd annual South Florida drone meetup. Yeah, I think we're going to call him Loudmouth. He's been doing that for about an hour and a half now. You know, I do believe my gimbal may be a bit off this morning. Let's see if I can remember how to fix it. Rodney's rooster. It's not my rooster. Don't claim it. Let's see. Control. Gimbal. Allow gimbal rotation. Advanced gimbal settings. I'll check it out later. I don't want to do anything to interfere. The sun is up, folks. We have Rodney's rockin' rascally rabbit. A rooster. There you go, yeah. Okay. Russell Glenn. I need a Rooster Sunday dinner. Believe me, that thought's crossed my mind a couple of times, Russell. Yep, there's the sun. She has risen. And it is 6:35, so of course I'm up 359 feet, so the time actually changed a couple of minutes. JDS Flynn Canuck, first again. How's it going, John? Speaking of John, you know who I haven't seen lately is Mr. JRC. I wonder if he's doing okay. I'm going to have to text him today. Ronnie, God bless America. Good morning. Glad you all can join us. Jerry Bauer, good morning, brother. Good morning, Dan. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I apologize about that. It's the neighbor's rooster. Nothing I can do about it. But, you know, Russell had a good idea. I'm making him Sunday dinner. He never made it. He never made it, Dennis. That was the part of the whole meetup was because John was coming up, but something came up and he had to take his son to a doctor's appointment because his son broke his foot. So he actually wasn't able to make it, Dennis. I know you're still jealous about that, but, you know, I'll make sure I invite you next time. Just forgive me for this past time, okay? You know, it was, I just, you know, I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, man. Yep. All right, well. Oh, man. Here we go. Well, let's take a look around the old neighborhood here. Look at all that water in the field over there. So when I came out this morning, the sky was clear, but man, it sure was wet. In fact, I had to dry my chair off, so it rained overnight. And you can tell by that farm field over there. In fact, let's just why don't we just kind of fly over that way? That farmer should be planting pretty soon. We'll zoom in there. Look at all that water. An awful lot of water. I know this is what you guys want to see. Well, that almost looks like a little creek, doesn't it? Almost. All right, well, let's turn around here and look. Now look at that field. Huh? Look at all those trees there. I don't know if that's... Guess that's sun on the trees. Or maybe those trees still have leaves on them that are that color. Almost looks like fall all over again, doesn't it? Sorry, folks. There it is. Alright, let's take one more look at the sun. And then I'll turn you over to Dennis Lovelady. Oops. Too high. So we got proof of sunrise in Atlanta, Georgia, 7:04. Yep, that'll be Dennis Lovelady. His sunrise time is at 7:04. So I'm going to bring her on down. Give you guys enough time to go grab a cup of coffee. David Bell Dronography, good morning. Thank you, Dennis. Well, check that tree out. Getting blooms on it already. All right, that's a good sign that spring is almost here, folks. All right, let me stand up here. You're welcome, Brad. Or Ronnie. God bless America. You're welcome. All right, folks. Well, I got zoomed out here. Anyway, Dennis Lovelady's up next, followed by Saturday Morning Coffee with Rodney and Friends. And don't forget, tomorrow morning, Sunday Sunrise, starting with Drone Bum in Long Island, New York. Long Island, New York. They're coming to me here in Virginia. Then to Dennis Lovelady once again. Over to Fly Natural if he flies. If not, it'll be Chris Hope. And if Fly Natural does fly, then Chris Hope will be after him, followed by JohnnieDoneflyer with Drones and Coffee. It's been a pleasure bringing you this sunrise, folks. Stay tuned for Dennis Lovelady and then Saturday Morning Coffee with Rodney and Friends. Love y'all. Bye now.